We're back in Seattle, Washington, and here at the Kingdome, 40,000 race fans are ready to see the 4 quickest machines in the history of this event battle it out for the Camel Super Modified Mud Racing title. In the far lane, it's the #1 qualifier and new track record holder Mike Wilkes at 2.09 seconds. He'll be up against the Mud Night Madness entry of Deb Linville. An unbelievable run for the Captain America Jeep. Wilkes picking the front end up in the air at the 3/4 track mark and flying across the finish line. The lady Deb Linville runs into problems and fails to complete the run. The elapsed time for the Captain America Jeep, 1.97 seconds. The first run ever under 2 seconds flat here in Seattle. Absolutely incredible pass. And obviously disappointed Deb Linville sits at about the 60-foot mark. Something in the drivetrain going away in the Mud Night Madness supercharged Jeep that performed so well in qualifying. She is obviously upset about the performance encountered here in the final round. In the right-hand lane, Ken Jobin, who debuted this machine and qualified on its maiden voyage at 2.44 seconds, now lines up against this man, the guy who ran 2:09, right alongside the incredible Captain America Jeep in the first round of qualifying. Utilizing basically the same engine size, around 500 cubic inches as most of the other competitors. Jobin appears calm, talking with the starting line officials as they get ready to clear the top end of the track. They're still trying to patch up some of the ruts left from Deb Linville down on the top end of the track. And Ben Holliday's crew is ready to refire. The crewman, with a squeezed bottle of fuel, primes the fuel injector, and Holliday fires up the supercharged problem child. Problems for Holliday. Jobin takes it through, but it appeared the car may have spun the tires pretty heavily on the starting line, and that has become a problem with the nitrous oxide injected machines on wet surfaces. Holliday was never in the running. Something going wrong with the gorgeous problem child Jeep. The elapsed time, 3.40 seconds. But did Jobin's Bogfather run the number required to win? He had the better 197. He runs 2.48 seconds. And Jobin responds, as you might expect, with disappointment. The Northwest to run under 1.97 seconds. But if you weren't paying attention earlier, folks, I need to point out that Mike Wilkes races with his wife, Terry. And this, along with the Jobin family, is one of the very few husband and wife racing teams in the sport. And Mike, it was a tremendous job tonight all the way around. You just probably couldn't have done any better.
Thanks a lot. It really worked out good for me. I'm happy.
I should point out that Terry has as much to do with this racing operation as anybody else, and you have got a share in that first ever sub-2-second clocking up here.
Well, I'm getting close to it. Maybe one day I'll get him.
You said that you've only ever beaten him one time in side-by-side racing, right?
Yeah, that was this summer.
Well, I have to wait till next year for the Kingdome, but I just wanted to bring out both of you to let the crowd show you, or show the crowd that this indeed was a family effort. Congratulations on your third win here. Congratulations, Terry, on debuting a new car. Ladies and gentlemen, Washington Zone. Terry and Mike Wilkes, your winner, new track record holder, here at the Kingdome. Meanwhile, back in Philadelphia at the Spectrum, it has been a wild night of monster truck action with one race, the most important battle left to be run. The Monster Truck Championship finale. The Buffalo Tremor of John Kwasniewski representing Chevrolet in the far lane. The hometown hitter, Mike Wine, and the Jersey Outlaw from right across the river. Wine has had a wild night coming from the #2 spot. The Buffalo Tremor from #5. And keep in mind, the Outlaw dumped Bigfoot and the Carolina Crusher, but now the smoke starts to return. Wine signals that he's ready. And it's another battle that is simply too close to call. Mike Wine barely stops the Outlaw before hitting the retaining wall. Let's look at the replay. Steam and smoke. Wine had to leave the line. The motor goes away, and at the finish line, take a look. Nearly too close to call, but a matter of inches gives Mike Wine and the Jersey Outlaw the victory. And Chris Chapman is with him.
Congratulations. Is this winner's circle that we're standing in?
win, Mike Wine?
This is the first time in 2 years I have ever won a race, and Chris, I'm tickled to death.
I can feel your heart beating out of your chest. You have done it.
I'm tickled to death. And to go out in the first round and beat Foot, I've never beat Carolina Crusher. I ran him, then I ran the Buffalo Tremor. I'm ecstatic. I'm wound up for the rest of the weekend.
Mike Wine, congratulations on a fabulous victory. John Kwasniewski, you have done well. Not too long ago, you were putting your truck together, little pieces of it, but you came out here and you ran fantastic.
Yeah, we gave it a good shot. Last week we rolled the truck over, we put it back together. We were coming out to win this week, and we were giving it a good shot. We ran Outlaw. He's a tough running truck. A little lighter than I am. I'm a little heavier, a little older truck, but we're getting there.
Indeed he is. John Kwasniewski, a tremendous performance, putting the Buffalo Tremor Chevrolet second tonight. But Mike Wine, I think, is pumped for the rest of his life, let alone the week, with a big win in front of the hometown fans.
That wraps up all the exciting action from the Spectrum. I'm Chris Chapman along with the winning truck. Mike Wine's Jersey Outlaw. The local favorite takes home the win.
And here's the run that made Northwest Mud Racing history.